Women's self-defense courses suck. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Scotty Karate video. Today we're going to be going over women's self-defense courses and should you be taking them. There's lots of different courses out there. There's lots of different dojos and schools that you can learn from. All teach very different things. But, are any of them good? Should you waste your time and money? That on today's episode of... So let's start things off with why a woman would choose one of these self-defense courses. Now, there's a few different reasons why. Mainly, they have either been attacked, they know someone who's been attacked, or they're just fearful that they might be attacked. All are valid. All happen daily, right? You hear of stories being attacked and hurt, man and woman. So knowing how to defend yourself is something that's important, something that I strive to tell people and try and motivate people to do. But if you're, say, a female and you're a woman out there going, what should I take? Well, this woman's self-defense course over here, say $25, I could afford that. Go learn, be a badass, be able to defend myself. Well, that's your motivation. That's usually the motivation that I've seen anyway, why a woman chooses these. Most of them don't do it for exercise, but some, very few, might do it for like a girls' night out type thing. You know, something that they're just wanting to get out and do, have a group to go together, and have fun, which is also valid. But I'm focused on the original premise that you're wanting to learn to defend yourself. Well, is a women's self-defense course right for you? I'll be getting to that. So, we now know why a woman might choose this, right? Fearful for their life, they're going to be attacked, or they know someone who's been attacked. So we know why. Now, what? So what do these courses offer? What are they normally? Well, first disclaimer, disclaimer, all courses are different. So even if you choose a karate school that is performing a women's self-defense course, its self-defense course will be completely different than another karate self-defense course done by a different dojo. So you have to know that going in, that they're not all created equal. They also focus on different things. One might be focused on how to just get out of the situation. Know your surroundings, what you should be doing if you see these surroundings that might be iffy, and then how to get out of them. Another one might skip all that entirely and go, so I'll mess with you, you gouge out their eye. Well, valid as that may be, it might not be right for that person, right? So, just in a certain type of martial arts, such as karate, there's going to be a wide range of things you might learn in one of these courses. Now, that isn't getting into other styles. So if you say go to a judo school for a self-defense course, they might show you judo moves. Funny how that works. So understand that just the course itself does not prepare you for the fight. It prepares you for what they're willing to teach you for that fight. So that's important to know, important distinction to get in the habit of, because if you go into, say, a karate school, they're not going to teach you kung fu. They're not going to teach you Muay Thai. They're not going to teach you judo. They're going to teach you karate. So know that going in. I use the example of, you don't go to a doctor for nutrition advice. You go to a nutritionist. You don't go to a nutritionist to know about, say, acupuncture. You don't go to an acupuncturist to learn about pills or medicine, right? You have to choose how you learn, choose how you heal yourself. In this instance, you have to choose how to defend yourself. So what do you want to use? So understand that there is a difference. Do a little bit of research. Now, with that being said, how the courses are usually set up. Usually you'll have a one-day course. Okay, so understand that when you pay your $25, I'm using that as an example, they vary wildly. But you pay your $25, you go, here's my money. They go, great, be here from 1 to 3. 1 to 2, we talk about self-defense, situations, real life testimonials, say, and a few different things that you can do, say, to avoid the fight. Then from 2 to 3, we go through practical moves, and we either have a dummy, a bag, or we have a person in a suit that can take some punishment so you can practice on. And then it's over. So usually about 2 hours, sometimes less. But realistically, not more. So understand that when you go in. Most self-defense, women's self-defense courses like that aren't a course. You're not going for 6 months. You're going for one day, for one class. So understand the language is kind of funny there. So understand what you're getting yourself into. Now we've talked about the course itself and the variety that you can get yourself into. So I say do a little bit of research. You don't have to spend 10 hours researching that dojo and that style, but understand kind of what you're getting yourself into. There's lots of videos online of kind of like teaser courses, like they'll show like a 1-minute video of kind of things they go through in their class to kind of get you to come in. Look at them. Is the stuff they're showing something that you like? Does it look good? Does it seem like something you would enjoy doing? Then that might be the place for you. If you look at it and go, no, not for me, then obviously you probably need to move on to another course or another, dojo in their school. Now, with that being said, the big question, do they work? No. Now, that sounds harsh and that sounds mean, but they don't. So what do I mean by that? I don't want you to get discouraged, so I want to explain. The stuff that you might be learning in there might be amazing stuff, right? I've taught stuff, I've shown stuff, I've taught women self-defense moves and situations. I've never once said this is an all-encompassing course. Okay, so what happens? Okay, I'm gonna paint you a picture. Is you'll come in, you'll pay your $25, you come in, you go through the course, you have your 2 hours of entertainment, really, is what it ends up breaking down to, with some educational purposes, obviously. You hit a bag or you hit a person in body armor a few times, you get that empowerment, you're like, yeah, this stuff works, I'm gonna hurt somebody. And then you stop, right? You're done for the day. Now here's the problem. This is just a mentality everybody has. You've done it now. Now you know it. No, you don't. I'm just not even a little bit. I wished things in life worked like that, but they don't. It's kind of like anything else. You don't pick up a geometry book, flip through a couple pages, and now know geometry. You've seen geometry. You haven't performed it, you haven't used it, and you haven't done enough in geometry to know what you're talking about. This is the problem with women's self-defense courses, in my view. The information might be solid, gold. I show you something that's amazing. You'll remember it. You're like, oh, in this situation, I'll do X, Y, Z. Great. Unless the guy doesn't do that particular situation, and then X, Y, Z doesn't work now. This is the problem with any kind of short-term, like shot injection training like this. So you'll have camps that do this a lot too. It's not just women's self-defense, where you'll go to a camp or a resort or a hotel for a weekend. And they might have, say, 10 hours worth of training in a 2-day weekend, at this hotel. You come out with tons of information because you just went through some intensive training. Lots of different things, lots of styles, lots of different techniques. You might remember one or two of those. Truly, remember them. Not just, I remember seeing that. I mean, actually, this is how you do that. Great. But you never practice it again. Okay? I'm just saying, if you do Muay Thai and you were in a judo throw, and you come back to home and you've never once practiced that judo throw ever again, you don't know the judo throw. You're never going to do the judo throw. You're never going to recall it when you need it. This is the problem with these shot injection courses like this. So, when a woman comes in and they take the course, they learn all this, they see all this, they do all this. Fantastic. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to defend themselves when they leave. I hate to say that because there's a lot of you martial arts schools out there that are probably watching this and going to hate me for this. Scott, you're wrong. My course is awesome. I know women who've taken my course that have defended themselves. Maybe. Fantastic. That's wonderful. I'm worried about everyone, not just the one-off woman who is just a BA in her own right. A normal person comes in. They don't want violence. They don't like violence. They just want to know how to defend themselves in case violence is pushed upon them. They take one course. They never do it again. 6 years down the line, someone attacks them. What are the odds she is going to go, that's how you do X, Y, Z, and pretzel them up and now move on with their lives? Zero. Zero chance that's happening. With that being said, like I said, I don't want to discourage you. There are benefits to women's self-defense courses, and this is why. So if you are interested in saying, hey, friend's been attacked, I've been attacked, or I think I might possibly be attacked, I need to get a grasp on this. What do I need to do? Take a women's self-defense course. Drop your $25, go into the dojo, go learn what they have to teach. Before you leave, if you had a good time, you like the instructors, they taught stuff that you're like, wow, this is amazing. It works. Before you leave, talk to the instructor and say, when do I come back to train permanently? How do I sign up? Where's your actual physical dojo? Because a lot of times they do it like in a park or something. And train. This is a great opportunity to learn more about that school, about the instructors there, and if it's something right for you. So if you go into it, you have a good time, you're like, yeah, this is excellent. Join the school. Actually learn how to defend yourself and fight. Because one course, 2 hours, 5 hours, a weekend, whatever it is, will do nothing unless you practice it. The old adage, if you don't use it, you lose it, is 100% true. Martial arts is a perishable skill. I've talked about it in previous videos. If you haven't done martial arts in 20 years and you decide to go back to a dojo and still do your flying, 720 helicopter kick and land and you'll learn real quick. You don't have it no more. Your mind might remember it, but you haven't done it in 20 years. Your body ain't going to do it. This is the problem. It is a perishable skill. If you don't practice, you lose it. Same thing with this. So if you're thinking about a self-defense course, I highly encourage them. They're good information. But understand what you're getting yourself into. You're not going to walk away knowing how to defend yourself, and anyone on the street better watch out. That's not how it is. If you've been attacked, you know someone is attacked, or you're worried that you might be attacked, women's self-defense courses are great to get information on a place. Go in, have some fun, learn their material, and if you enjoyed it and go, I could do this more, I could see myself doing this, sign up. Alright, hope that helped. Hope you learned a little more information about that, at least my thoughts on it. If you have other thoughts or you have other experiences, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And, as always, if you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell in the corner so you know my videos are posted each week. And as always, the more you train, easier the fight.